Hi, all of you. Now, in this session, we'll discuss about lost reactive intermediate, that is benzene. Benzenes, otherwise called as arynes. Arynes or otherwise 1 comma 2 dihydrobenzene. 1 comma 2 dihydro. Dihydro means two hydrogens are eliminated from 1 comma 2 carbon atoms. So that we can say it is 1 comma 2 dihydrobenzene also. So they are also highly reactive. They are also highly reactive compounds. Benzenes are highly reactive aromatic compounds. They are highly reactive aromatic compounds containing a formal carbon-carbon triple bond. A formal carbon-carbon triple bond are called as benzenes. Benzenes are highly reactive aromatic compounds containing a formal carbon-carbon triple bond are called benzenes, otherwise arynes, otherwise 1 comma 2 dihydrobenzene, 1 comma 2 dihydrobenzene. Generally, these are formed, these are benzenes are formed during nucleophilic nucleophilic substitution reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reaction in the presence of strong, very strong, we can say, very strong bases, very strong bases like potassium amide KNH2 or NaNH2 or potassium tertiary butoxide or potassium tertiary butoxide, tertiary butoxide. This is also strong base. So these are formed, benzenes are formed during nucleophilic substitution reactions in the presence of very strong base like potassium amide or sodium amide or potassium tertiary butoxide. So during this, there is a weak, during this process or in the presence of this, a weak, carbon and carbon triple bond is formed. Carbon carbon triple bond is formed. Carbon carbon triple bond is formed by the sidewise overlap of by the sidewise overlap by the sidewise overlap of two sp2 hybrid orbitals, two sp2 hybrid two sp2 hybrid orbitals of adjacent. Adjacent means we can say vicinal. Adjacent carbon. Adjacent carbon atoms. These are highly reactive intermediates or benzenes are highly reactive aromatic compounds containing a formal carbon-carbon triple bond. How this formal carbon-carbon triple bond is formed? It is formed during nucleophilic substitution reaction in the presence of very strong base like potassium amide or sodium amide or potassium tertiary butoxide. So a weak carbon-carbon triple bond is formed by sidewise overlap of two sp2 hybrid orbitals. Two sp2 hybrid orbitals. Generally, as per general concepts, what we can say here, see in benzene. This is a benzene. So all carbons, this is the carbon, here hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, here also carbon, hydrogen, carbon and hydrogen. All these carbons show sp2 hybridization now. What is the hybridization of all these carbon atoms? sp2 hybrid orbitals. All these carbon atoms exhibit sp2 hybridization. As per general concept, here whenever between two carbon atoms if triple bond is present, when between two carbon atoms a triple bond is present, then we can say it is participated in sp hybridization. It is also participated in sp hybridization. Whenever carbon double bond is present like this carbon double bond is always with sp2 hybridization. In organic compounds, always single bonded carbon atoms around one carbon. If all are single bonds, then we can expect sp3 hybridization. One double bond around a carbon means it is sp2. Two double bonds, otherwise one triple bond is present means it can show sp hybridization. So here we may think that here carbon carbon triple bond is present. So this is benzene. Here this is sp hybrid orbital. This is also sp hybrid orbital. So these sp hybrid orbitals now overlap sidewise like this. Overlap sidewise. So what we can get like this compound we can get. Here double bond, here double bond. Already one bond is present. So sidewise overlap in the presence of like strong bases like potassium amide, otherwise sodium amide, or potassium tertiary butoxide. Potassium tertiary butoxide. Potassium tertiary butoxide means here like this. This is tertiary butyl. Butoxide means here potassium. Okay, tertiary butoxide like this we can write. So like this strong base, if you use here between these two orbitals, between these two sp2 hybrid orbitals, there is a formation of one more bond. So what we can expect here, this carbon and this carbon, these two carbons are having triple bond. So you are, as per this expectation, this knowledge, you may think that this is sp hybrid orbital, this is sp hybrid orbital. So from this there is a chance to ask question. What is the hybridization of different carbon atoms in benzene, in which between two carbon atoms triple bond is present? So you may write like this. This is sp2 hybrid carbon. This is also sp2 hybridized carbon. sp2 hybridized carbon. This is also sp2 hybridized carbon. But while observing the here, triple bond is present. So here sp hybridized carbon and this also sp hybridized carbon, like that you may think, but that is not correct, because this triple bond is or this is a weak bond formed is due to sidewise overlap of two sp2 hybrid orbitals, two sp2 hybrid orbitals, so that here this carbon will not show sp hybridization. This carbon hybridization is sp2 only. We ask what is the hybridization of triple bonded carbon in benzene means not sp, it is sp2 only. It is sp2 only, that you have to remember. Then clearly I give some examples here. Generally halobenzenes, otherwise we can say aryl halides. When aryl halides are treated with a very strong base, there is a formation of benzene takes place. See, here I'll give example. When aryl halides, otherwise halobenzenes, are reacted with, when aryl halides, otherwise what you can say halobenzenes, chlorobenzene particularly we can take. When halobenzenes or chlorobenzenes or aryl halides are treated with a strong base, when halobenzenes, halobenzene, otherwise aryl halides, benzenes are treated with, strong base, like NaNH2 or KNH2, NaNH2, KNH2. There is a nucleophilic substitution reactions takes place. There is a nucleophilic substitution reactions takes place. During nucleophilic substitution reactions, we can get benzene. See here, I am taking this compound. Here double bond, here also I am taking one bond. Here chlorine is present, here hydrogen is present. So these two carbons are adjacent carbon atoms. There is vicinal. On this carbon atom chlorine is present, on this carbon atom hydrogen is present. So here in the presence of strong base means this one KNH2 or NaNH2. Here you know K plus ion, NH2 minus ion. K plus ion and NH2 minus ion. See here, this is the sp2 hybrid orbital. No, this is sp2 hybrid orbital. This is sp2 hybrid orbital. Here the chlorine is bonded with this. This is also sp2 hybrid orbital. Here hydrogen is bonded here. This is the hydrogen. This is chlorine. One is chlorine, other one is hydrogen. This is the single bond here. This is hydrogen single bond. Here how many electrons are present? 2 electrons are present. Here how many electrons are present? 2 electrons. These are the bonding electrons. The bonding electrons. Now, in the presence of strong base, here these electrons are taken by chlorine. These electrons are accepted by chlorine, and chlorine here eliminated as Cl minus. That Cl minus combines with K and forms KCl minus KCl minus KCl. So here this hydrogen is eliminated as H plus ion without taking this electron. Without taking this electron, hydrogen is eliminated as H plus ion. This H plus ion now combines with NH2 minus and forms NH3. NH3 ammonia. This hydrogen and NH2. So what is the remaining here? Once you observe clearly, I am writing here. They are the already present bonds. This is the sp2 hybrid orbitals. Now it is vacant because this chlorine is eliminated as Cl minus ion by taking these two electrons which are present in the bond. And here hydrogen is eliminated from this bond without taking this electron pair. So that here this is now empty. This sp2 hybrid orbital is empty, and here one more sp2 hybrid orbital is present. This sp2 hybrid orbital contain electron pair. Now, there is a coordinate covalent bond between these two orbitals. There is a overlapping takes place. Means this electron pair is donated to this vacant orbital and forms already here one bond is there. No, two bonds are there. So after this, what we can get like this: here one bond, here one bond, here already one bond, double bond is present. Because of this overlapping, we can get one more bond. This is called as benzene. Benzene, otherwise it is called as arine. See, otherwise it is 1 comma 2 dehydrobenzene. 1 comma 2 dehydrobenzene. So like this we can expect benzene. See here what is happening in this process, there is a elimination takes place. Here again there is a overlapping takes place, and after overlapping, here what we can get one bond. Otherwise this reaction totally, this is the first step. We can say this is elimination step. In this elimination takes place. First step is elimination, and second step is again substitution. This is unstable. After formation of unstable benzene, that benzene is now participated in second step. This is a benzene. Here, look, this is a benzene. Now it is participated in bond. Whenever it is treated with ammonia, whenever it is treated with ammonia, here in ammonia, we can write like this: NH2, then here hydrogen like this. NH2 hydrogen. In NH2 hydrogen, NH is having partially positiveness and nitrogen NH2 having partially negativeness. See here we have two possibilities to this substitution. After elimination, here this NH2 group is coming to one carbon and H plus ion is coming to other carbon. See here whenever it is shifted here, this negative charge will shifted here. So what is the compound form? The compound formed here is like this. Here double bond, again here hydrogen, here NH2. This is one substituted compound. What is substituted compound? Here chlorine is present on this carbon atom. Chlorine is present on this carbon atom, but this NH2 group comes to the carbon atom which is adjacent to this chlorine. Otherwise, it is adjacent to leaving group. This chlorine is leaving group, no? From here, chlorine is eliminated as KCl here. So NH2 is added or attacked to the carbon atom which is present beside leaving group. So that we can say this is a sign substituted product. Sign substituted product. And along with this, we have some more other compound. Here there is double bond. Here double bond. Then NH2 group may come here and the hydrogen here. So this is a direct substitute. Why it is direct substitute compound? Because chlorine is present on this carbon atom now. Same carbon atom now attacked by NH2. So that this is called as direct. This direct substituted. Direct substituted product. So which is major product and which is minor product depends on the group which is already present in the benzene ring along with halogen. The other group decides which is major, which is minor. Direct substituted product is the major, or sine substituted product is the major. It is decided by one more group which is present on the benzene ring along with the halogen. So for that I'll give some more examples. In which sine substitute product is major, maybe in other reaction maybe direct substitute compound is major compound. Okay, here I'm giving examples. These examples in previous NEET examinations I observed. I think in 2014 or 15 papers you can observe there they given one question with respect to sine substitution, otherwise direct substitute products. Sine substitution means what? Substitution is beside leaving group. Direct substitution means the substitution takes place on the same carbon atom on which halogen is present. Otherwise, leaving group is present. Here, first example, I am taking this one. Here double bond, here double bond, here double bond. Here I am taking NO2. It is nitrobenzene. First of all, you should know what is the effect of nitro group on benzene ring. This is the ring deactivating group. Ring deactivating group. Ring deactivating group. So because of this ring deactivation, so due to resonance, ortho, para, ortho, para, then ortho dash. Ortho dash means this is ortho carbon, this is para carbon, this is ortho dash carbon. So due to resonance, because of it is ring deactivating group, otherwise we can say it is the EWG, electron withdrawing group. Electron withdrawing groups can accept electron from the ring, so that the ring is deactivated. So because of this deactivation resonance, ortho and para and ortho dash positions will get positive charge. That indicates what? It indicates electron density. Electron density decreases. Electron density decreases at ortho, para and ortho dash positions. Electron density decreases means there we can expect positive charge. Means at this carbon, we can expect a positive charge. Okay, so that you remember. So this information is needed for getting which is major and which is minor. See, here I am taking chlorine. Okay, here hydrogen is present. What is the first step? First step is elimination. Here elimination I am writing. Here in the presence of NaNH2. In the presence of NaNH2 strong base. So here these two electrons move with chlorine, and these two electrons shifted here. Simply we can write here NaCl minus and NH3. Ammonia is eliminated. So here what benzene you can get? Here NO2 remains as, here there is a formation of triple bond like this. This is the double bond. This is benzene. This is benzene intermediate. So this is elimination. See, from this carbon, chlorine is eliminated as Cl minus ion. From this carbon, hydrogen is eliminated as H plus ion. So that first step, this is first step, and this is elimination step. Next, if I add ammonia here, NH3. NH3 means we can write NH2. Here hydrogen I am writing. Hydrogen charge is partially positive charge. Nitrogen charge is partially negative charge. So as per this information what I given here, you have to remember. What information I given here? Because of resonance. If an O2 group is present, so roughly here I write. See, this is NO2. So this is a ring deactivating group or electron withdrawing group. When these electrons shifted here, so this bond shifted from here to here. So that this carbon there is a positive charge produced. Then to compensate this positive charge, these two electrons shifted from here to here. So this carbon gets positive charge. Then next step, this bond shifted here. So this carbon gets positive charge. So with respect to NO2 group, this is ortho position, para position and ortho dash position. These three positions carries positive charge. Means at ortho and para, ortho dash positions carries positive charge. Here while coming or while attacking this NH2 minus, it will not attack to ortho carbon. It will attack to only ortho carbon or para carbon or ortho dash carbon. Okay, H plus combines with other position, meta position, because meta position carries here neutral. Neutral means compared to positive charge, here more electron density is present. So that in this NH2 must move either here ortho position or here or here. But here triple bond instability is due to this. So that only these two carbons you have to consider. On these two carbon atoms, where we are expecting positive charge, less electron density at this carbon atom. So that NH2 group move here. NH2 group move here. And H plus ion comes to this carbon. Whenever it is shifted toward this side, this bond shifted to here, this carbon gets positive charge. So that negative charge NH2 minus attack to this carbon. Then this carbon gets negative charge. That negatively charged carbon compensated by H plus. So that here what is the product formed here? Here NO2 remains as, here these are the double bond, here double bond, here NH2, here NH2 and here hydrogen. This is the ortho O amino nitrobenzene. Ortho amino nitrobenzene. This is a major product. This is major product. Is it a direct substituted product or sinus substituted product? Direct substituted product means chlorine, means leaving group is chlorine. Chlorine is present on this carbon, no? On the same carbon NH2 group came. NH2 group attacked to the carbon atom on which chlorine is present already. Means chlorine is a leaving group here. So the carbon which eliminates chlorine now accept NH2. So that the same carbon atom NH2 group it attacked. So that we can say this is a direct substitute. DSP. DSP we can say. What is DSP? Direct substituted product. Otherwise we can write totally direct substituted product we can write. This is major. Direct substituted product. This is a major. This is a major. So next one more reaction I am giving. When chlorine is present at meta position. Here only I am writing. Second example. Chlorine. Here the triple bond. Same thing. Nitro group I am taking. Here also nitro group is electron withdrawing group. In the presence of here at meta position chlorine. This is orthonitro-chlorobenzene. This is meta-chloro-nitrobenzene. Now here NaNH2. NaNH2 is reacted with this. Here hydrogen is present. Similar to this, these two electrons are coming here. These two electrons are eliminated with Cl minus, and these two electrons are coming here. So that here NaCl, then NH3 is eliminated. So benzene is produced now. benzene is produced now. NO2 here double bond, here double bond. This is elimination. This is elimination. First step, always this is elimination. What is the mechanism involved here? Elimination, substitution. Up to here elimination, from here to here substitution. So elimination reaction I written. Now ammonia is reacted with this. Ammonia, NH2 here H. H partially positive, NH2 partially negative. Then see here at this carbon, at this carbon, at this carbon there is a positive charge. Just now we have discussed it like this. Here I don't know. Here if nitro group is present, in the presence of nitro group, this carbon gets positive charge, this carbon here positive charge, here also this carbon positive charge. But particularly in this benzene unstable carbon atoms are only these two. On these two carbon atoms, here NH2 minus now attacked to this carbon. Why this carbon? Because at this carbon there is a positive charge. Why not this carbon? Means here there is no positive charge. Means compared to this here somewhat electron density is more. NH2 minus requires positive charge because for opposite charges attract together, no. So that here this nitrogen now shifted to this carbon because on this carbon atom there is a positive charge. Because of its negative charge it can attack here only, and H plus ion come here next step. So the compound formed here is major compound I am writing here NO2 nitro group and here NH2 here hydrogen. This is also same thing, ortho amino nitrobenzene, ortho amino nitrobenzene, right. So here which product it is, sine substituted product or direct substituted product. So here also this chlorine is eliminated from this carbon atom and nitrogen also attacked to same carbon atom, not adjacent to leaving group. Here also here if you observe chlorine is present on this carbon atom, means meta carbon atom, but NH2 group is coming to ortho carbon atom. So that leaving group is presented this carbon here, but NH2 group is attacked to this carbon atom. That means NH2 group come to the carbon atom which is adjacent to leaving group. Leaving group is Cl. So that this is the sine substituted compound. CINE, sine or sine substituted product. Short form CSP. Sine substituted product. This is major. Here this is major here. This is major. Here this compound is major. This compound is major compound. Here two more reactions also we have. Not two more. Here one more reaction with respect to electron withdrawing, and three more reactions with respect to electron releasing group also. That also we will discuss now only. So here I am giving one more example. When chlorine is halo group is present on para carbon atom. When halo group is present on para carbon atom, what is the major product produced? All these are very important for examination point of view. Here I am taking para-chloro-nitrobenzene. One more example here, para-chloro-nitrobenzene I am taking. Here nitro group, here chloro. Here chloro group I am taking. See here the presence of KNH2. The presence of KNH2. Here this chlorine. Here this bond hydrogen. So double bonded carbon atoms only we have to consider. This carbon should not be considered. Single bond is there. So here these two electrons are taken by chlorine and eliminated as Cl minus ion, and with K plus it is eliminated as KCl. Then here this hydrogen is eliminated as H plus ion by giving these electrons to this side. So this H plus ion comes with NH2 and eliminates as ammonia. So this is the which chlorobenzene, para-chlorobenzene, right. This is metachlorobenzene, metachlorobenzene. benzene. It is metachlorobenzene. This is parachlorobenzene. So this is elimination reaction. First step is always elimination. Here NO2 nitro group. First step is the elimination. It is the elimination. Second step is substitution. So in next step here NH3 means NH2 minus H plus. So here NH2 minus comes to which carbon atom? As these carbon atoms just now I given in nitrobenzene, this carbon and this carbon and this carbon. Because of resonance, these three carbon atoms carries positive charge. So that on this triple bonded carbon atom, sorry, here it is not triple bond, no, triple bonded carbon atom is here. Here it is. On this triple bonded carbon atom, which carbon having positive charge on these two? Para carbon. This carbon carries which one? Positive charge. So that NH2 group, this NH2 group comes to this carbon. NH2 comes to this carbon atom and hydrogen comes to this carbon. So finally, what product we can expect here? Here double bond, here double bond, here double bond, then NO2, then here NH2. This is para amino. This is para amino nitrobenzene. Para amino nitrobenzene. This is major. This is a major product. And is it a direct substituted product or a sinus substituted product? This is, see here, chlorine is present on para carbon. So this is leaving group. On leaving group carbon only NH2 group came here. So that we can say it is direct substituted. Direct substituted product it is. It is direct substituted product, otherwise DSP. DSP. These questions you have to observe. Is it DSP or CSP? That is important. So here whenever nitro group is present, orthonitro and metanitro, so orthochloronitrobenzene, metachloronitrobenzene and parachloronitrobenzene. By taking these three examples I given in this which is major product. Here two reactions already there on the board. So here one more example with respect to electron releasing group. Electron releasing group. By taking electron releasing group, I'll explain. Here, see. Electron releasing group OCS3 I am taking. OCS3. First of all, you should know about OCS3. What is OCS3? It is electron releasing group. If it is electron releasing group, on which carbon atoms negative charge is produced, on which carbon atoms positive charge is produced, that we have to decide first based on the concepts. Based on concepts we have to decide that. See here this example I am taking. Here OCS3. I am not writing halogen. Here two lone pair of electrons are present. No? First I will show where positive charge and where negative charge is produced. This is the ERG, electron releasing group. This is ERG, electron releasing group. So otherwise we can say this ring. It is ring activating group. Ring activating group. It is ring activating group. So whenever ring is activated, see these electron pairs shifted here and this bond shifted from here to here. So that here you can observe in these resonance bonds this carbon now gets negative charge, here double bond OCS3. Here it will get positive charge. Here double bond, here double bond. In next step, these two electrons which are present in the negative charge come here, it will move here. So what is the compound produced here? Here negative charge, here double bond, here OCH3, here positive charge. Next step it will come here, it will move here. So you can observe at ortho and para and ortho dash positions we are getting negative charge. We are getting negative charge. OCH3 it is but positive charge. In next step it will come here, again it will move. So finally, again we can get this compound only. But from here to here, if you observe, here I am writing at this carbon atom, at this carbon atom, and at this carbon atom. In the presence of electron releasing groups, negative charge is present. In this carbon atoms, negative charge is present. So incoming group, for example, nucleophile, Nu minus nucleophile. It will not attack here. Why it will not attack here? Because negative and negative between these two, there will exist some repulsion. So that this attack is not correct. This attack also not correct. This attack also not correct. So that it will prefer to come here, because compared to these two positions, here somewhat electron density is less. So that nucleophile approaches to this carbon, which is meta. This knowledge you should have to understand which is major product and which is a minor product. So here I am giving three more examples here. First example, just observe that from that only you can expect here OCS3. For example, chloro group is present here. Here hydrogen. In the presence of NaNH2. NaNH2. Here this chlorine move, and this bond shifted here. That means NaCl is eliminated and ammonia is produced here. Then after this elimination, we get here triple bond, which is benzene. Here double bond, here double bond. This is benzene, which is intermediate now. In next step, when NH2 and H, that means NH2 minus and H plus, when these two come, are attacked to benzene, unstable intermediate. Benzene, unstable intermediate. Then what compound you can get? Here negative charge. See here, ortho, para, and ortho dash positions are not preferred. Why? Because at this position, already negative charge. See negative, here also negative charge is present. So that it will prefer to come here. Hydrogen will prefer to come here because negative charge is present. That negative charge is accepted by positive charge. So here what compound we can expect here? NH2. NH2, here OCS3 as it is, then here hydrogen, then double bonds are present. This is meta-amino anisole. Meta-amino anisole. Meta-amino anisole. Which is it sinus substitute product or direct substitute product? See here chlorine is present here. Leaving group is present on ortho position, but NH2 group is attacked to meta position. So that here NH2 group attacked to the carbon atom which is adjacent to leaving group, that is chlorine. So that we can say this is sinus substitution. Sinus substitution product, not direct. Sinus substitution product. This is a major here. This is a major. CSP. In the same way, two different other examples you have to think. Here I am giving questions for you people. Here this is the double bond. Here OCS3 group is present here. Then this metachloroanisole. Metachloroanisole. Here NH2 I am taking. So what is the unstable product formed here? Then again here if you take NH3, what is the product produced? For example here A is unstable. A is unstable and B is a product. Is it a sinus substitute product or direct substitute product? You have to check based on these concepts and you have to think. If you have any doubt, please comment in comment box. I will explain in next sessions. One more question what I am giving means here I am taking like OCS here, then chloro. Here chloro group, this is the orthochloroanisole. Here same thing NaNH2 or potassium amide we get A. This is unstable. And again whenever it reacts with NH3, here you can get B. What is A and what is B? So these two questions you have to solve by thinking in this way. This is the concept I given For electron withdrawing groups, three concepts I given. Three concept means there orthochloronitrobenzene, metachloronitrobenzene, then para-chloronitrobenzene. By taking these three compounds, what products we got? What are the major products we got in elimination and substitution mechanism I given. Here, first step, orthochloroanisole I taken, I given clearly concept, and metachloroanisole and parachloroanisole. For these two, you have to give the answer. You have to think. If you have any doubt, please comment in comment box. By saying that, I'll explain in next classes, next sessions. Up to that, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.